let's stop elder abuse altogether. It can go unnoticed. Perhaps there are broken bones, bruises under clothing. If it's unnoticed, it can shorten your lifespan. And there's also mental abuse along with physical and emotional. So you have to be wary of all three types. Hi, my name is Katharina, and today we're going to talk about the signs and types of elder abuse. There are two main signs of abuse. The first one is bruises or change of mood. The other one is that your family member appears anxious or afraid, maybe even cowering. One of the most notable types of abuse is physical abuse. Maybe you're helping to change someone's clothing and you notice bruises. Of course, you're going to ask, how did you get this? And the response may be, oh, I fell. So then you have to dig a little deeper. That may or may not be true. Say perhaps your family member is in a facility, skilled nursing, hospital, rehab, whatever it might be. And perhaps there is someone there, a caregiver per se, who is hitting or biting your family member. You know it's time to take action. Another scenario would be the husband has dementia and the wife is not speaking up because she loves him. But it's a dangerous situation and there has to be someone there to intervene. The next type is verbal abuse. Perhaps someone is yelling slurs or demeaning your family member, and it makes that family member just feel awful inside. Verbal abuse is definitely harder to prove or to even find, but it does happen, and you have to be on guard for any changes in mood or demeanor because maybe someone is verbally attacking your loved one. There is another kind of abuse, and that's indirect abuse. One form of indirect abuse is withholding medications. We had a client for a very long time, and she was a lovely lady, but you could see that she was definitely kind of getting sucked into the dementia more and more. And she had a son who was in charge who lived across the country. And he didn't believe in medications. And he never accepted the fact that mom had dementia. And the people around her could see it. We would call and beg him to take her to the neurologist, get some medication so that she stops being combative. In the end, we stayed with her until she passed, and our caregivers would de-escalate the situation when she got angry. But it really is abuse to not let her have a better quality of life by giving her the medications her doctor prescribed. Another example of indirect abuse is withholding foods. You might have a family member say, Grandma, you need to lose some weight. You're getting too big. So you can skip a few meals, but this can lead to poor nutrition and dehydration. Something to look for. If you notice any abuse, then here are a few things that you can do. It depends on the situation. If a caregiver is in place and notices a family member or friend is physically or mentally abusing your loved one, our caregiver would call the office and tell us, and then we would report it to a family member outside of the house who can take action and protect mom or dad. Something else you can do if you do notice abuse is to reach out to the Adult Protective Services organization in your town or county. They can send social workers out to the home and try to intervene to make the situation safe. Something else you can do is report it to your family member's doctor, especially if the abuser is the one in charge. Reach out, make note, and get the doctor to perhaps initiate something to make sure that your family member's safe. The last thing I would suggest is you can also talk to a social worker. There are many in your city, they're listed, and ask them, what can we do to keep mom safe? They have a lot of experience with this type of situation, and they can probably offer you some words of wisdom or perhaps a solution. To learn more about getting support for your loved one, you can reach out to us at colonialhomecareservices.com or call our office at 714-615-8728, 24 hours a day.